Washington State just received almost 5 trillion gallons of rain in 7 days. That is enough water to fill 18,000 Empire State Buildings, delivered by atmospheric rivers stretching from Hawaii to the Pacific Northwest. Yet this deluge represents just one force among dozens reshaping America in ways most people never imagine. The United States sits on a continent that is actively transforming beneath your feet. Ancient foundations are literally dripping into the Earth's core. Record-breaking storms are rewriting weather maps. Geological processes operating for 200 million years are accelerating right now. You are about to discover 15 fascinating geography facts about the United States that reveal the hidden forces and dramatic landscapes. These are not just statistics. They are active forces carving tomorrow's America today. The atmospheric rivers that just soaked Washington demonstrate nature's raw power to move water across continents. These rivers in the sky carry moisture from tropical Pacific waters thousands of miles inland, creating precipitation events that dwarf anything in recorded history. The recent 7-day deluge delivered precipitation equivalent to 6 months of normal rainfall, with Mount Rainier recording 21 inches in a single week. But atmospheric rivers are becoming more intense. Research shows these storms have increased in coverage area by 6% to 9% since 1980, increased in frequency by 2% to 6%, and are measurably wetter than before. Ocean temperatures beneath current atmospheric rivers are 10 times more likely to be warmer than normal because of climate change, fueling even more extreme precipitation events. Yet above ground, an even more dramatic process unfolds beneath the Midwest. The North American Craton, the 200-million-year-old continental foundation underlying most of the United States, is slowly dripping away in blob-like formations sinking into the Earth's mantle. Researchers at the University of Texas discovered this cratonic thinning using advanced seismic imaging. The ancient rock foundation, stable for billions of years, is now fragmenting and sinking 600 kilometers into the mantle. The driving force? The ghost of the Farallon Plate, an oceanic plate that has been subducting beneath North America for 200 million years. When scientists built computer models that removed the Farallon Plate, the dripping stopped entirely. With the plate present, the continental foundation destabilizes and sinks. This process affects material across the entire craton, slowly reshaping the geological foundation of America over millions of years. Meanwhile, 2025 has shattered tornado records, with over 1,000 preliminary reports by mid-year, substantially exceeding the 15-year average of 660 during the same period. The most devastating outbreak occurred in mid-May, producing over 60 tornadoes in 2 days across the Mississippi and Ohio River valleys. An EF4 tornado struck London, Kentucky, killing 19 people. Another high-end EF4 injured 7 people in Marion, Illinois. These storms demonstrate how severe weather patterns have shifted eastward from traditional Tornado Alley, affecting regions less prepared for such intense activity. The March outbreak was even more extraordinary, with more than 100 tornadoes reported across the United States in just 2 days. Derecho events with 70 miles per hour straight-line winds moved from Indiana to Pennsylvania, leaving hundreds of thousands without power and causing 4 deaths. Along the Pacific Northwest coast, scientists have directly observed a subduction zone actively breaking apart. Seismic data reveal a 75-kilometer tear in the subducting plate, where it is fragmenting in real time. Some sections remain seismically active, while others have fallen completely silent, indicating that pieces of the plate have already detached. This fragmentation process directly influences earthquake patterns. Once a piece breaks off completely, it no longer produces earthquakes because the rocks are no longer connected. As the subduction zone continues fragmenting, the distribution and frequency of seismic activity across the Pacific Northwest will continue evolving. The Farallon Plate's influence extends far beyond cratonic thinning. It is actively redirecting mantle flow beneath the entire western United States. This ancient plate, despite being separated from the surface by hundreds of kilometers, continues driving geological processes that affect how mountains rise, how tectonic plates move, and how volcanoes form. These 5 forces, atmospheric rivers, cratonic thinning, record tornado activity, subduction zone fragmentation, and deep mantle flow, operate on vastly different timescales, but collectively demonstrate that America's geological foundation is far more dynamic than previously understood. The continent beneath your feet is actively transforming, driven by processes both ancient and immediate. Beyond these hidden forces lies America's surface drama, landscapes so extreme they challenge comprehension. Death Valley's Bad Water Basin showcases nature's geometric precision through hexagonal salt formations in perpetual motion. These crystalline patterns extend across the basin floor, surrounded by rocky mountains that frame an otherworldly scene. The salt deposits constantly reshape themselves as underground water sources evaporate, leaving behind mineral formations that resemble alien architecture. The hexagonal shapes form through precise chemical processes. As water evaporates, salt crystals organize into 6-sided polygons that can stretch several feet across. During sunset, these formations catch light at different angles, creating a landscape that appears more sculptural than natural. The basin sits 282 feet below sea level, making it the lowest point in North America and creating unique conditions for these salt formations to develop. Bryce Canyon reveals a different kind of precision. Thousands of hoodoos carved by exact erosion patterns over millions of years. These tall, slender rock formations display striking orange and white coloring that changes throughout the day as light shifts across the canyon. The hoodoos aren't randomly distributed. They follow geological fault lines and rock layer composition that determine where erosion occurs. Bryce Amphitheater creates a bowl-shaped area filled with these otherworldly spires. Notable formations include Thor's Hammer at Sunset Point, a precariously balanced rock formation that defies gravity, and the Wall of Windows at Bryce Point, where erosion has carved perfect archways through solid rock. Each hoodoo represents millions of years of precise weathering, where harder rock layers protect softer layers beneath, creating these distinctive mushroom-shaped towers. White Sands National Park presents the world's largest gypsum dune field, a snowy desert that creates visual contradictions. The gypsum crystals give the sand its brilliant white appearance, reflecting sunlight so intensely that temperatures remain moderate even during desert summers. Unlike typical sand dunes, these formations shift and reshape constantly as winds move the crystalline particles across 275 square miles of desert. The dunes reach heights of 60 feet and create an environment so unique that specialized plants and animals have evolved to survive in this gypsum landscape. The white sands absorb minimal heat, allowing visitors to walk barefoot across what appears to be snow in the middle of a desert. This anomaly exists because ancient seas deposited massive gypsum layers that now surface as the surrounding mountains erode. Fisher Towers presents Utah's most dramatic vertical landscape, a collection of sheer sandstone spires rising from the desert floor. The tallest formation, the Titan, stands 900 feet tall, creating a jagged ridgeline visible from miles away. From a distance, these towers appear as a continuous wall, but closer inspection reveals individual fins and spires jutting at different angles. The towers formed through differential erosion of Cutler sandstone layers deposited 280 million years ago. Harder rock layers created the vertical walls, while softer layers eroded away, leaving these isolated spires. An adventurous trail winds through the formations, providing intimate perspectives of towering rock walls that dwarf human visitors. The red sandstone glows intensely during sunrise and sunset, creating photographic opportunities that capture the Southwest's geological drama. Pictured Rocks extends 42 miles along Lake Superior's shoreline, showcasing sandstone cliffs and formations that rival any ocean coastline. Grand Portal Point offers breathtaking views of caverns, unique formations, and a suspended archway carved by wave action over thousands of years. The massive rock faces make visitors feel insignificant compared to the landscape's scope. The cliffs display multiple colors as mineral deposits stain the sandstone. Iron creates red and orange streaks, copper produces blue and green tints, and manganese adds purple and black bands. These painted cliffs stretch along pristine sandy beaches and dunes, creating a freshwater coastline that rivals any ocean environment. The formations continue evolving as Lake Superior's waves constantly reshape the sandstone through freeze-thaw cycles and mechanical erosion. These dramatic landscapes reveal America's visual power, but the continent's true dominance lies in geographic advantages that built an empire. The Mississippi River system demonstrates this perfectly, hauling tons of cargo 600 miles on a single gallon of fuel. This waterway network connects 33 states through 14,500 miles of navigable channels, moving 500 million tons of cargo annually at costs impossible to match by rail or truck. The river system's efficiency stems from simple physics. Water transport requires minimal energy to move massive loads. A single barge carries as much cargo as 15 railroad cars or 60 trucks, while consuming a fraction of the fuel. The Mississippi's connection to tributaries like the Ohio, Missouri, and Arkansas rivers creates a transportation network that reaches from Montana to Pennsylvania and from Minnesota to Louisiana. This waterway advantage combines with dual ocean access that no other major nation possesses. The United States touches both Atlantic and Pacific waters, while protective mountain barriers, the Appalachians and the Rockies, shield the interior from invasion. Vast interior plains between these ranges create agricultural space unmatched anywhere on Earth. The Great Lakes amplify this water advantage, containing 20% of the world's fresh surface water. These inland seas provide another 3,200 miles of navigable waterways, connecting America's industrial heartland to global markets through the St. Lawrence Seaway. Lake Superior alone holds enough water to cover North America and South America under 1 foot of water. Yet the foundation of American power lies beneath ordinary farmland, mollisol soil that creates the world's most productive agricultural region. This black earth covers 84 million hectares across the Midwest, formed by thousands of years of prairie grass decomposition. Mollisol contains organic matter levels reaching 4 to 6%, compared to 1 to 2% in most agricultural soils worldwide. The soil's fertility requires minimal fertilizer inputs while producing yields that feed not just America, but much of the world. Iowa's mollisol produces 200 bushels of corn per acre, double the global average. This agricultural empire operates on flat terrain, perfect for mechanized farming, with rainfall patterns that deliver water precisely when crops need it most. Continental climate extremes forge national resilience through geographic diversity. America experiences Arctic cold in Alaska, tropical heat in Florida, desert conditions in Nevada, and temperate zones across the heartland. This climate variety ensures that crop failures, natural disasters, or extreme weather in one region rarely threaten the entire nation. The climate diversity also creates energy advantages, with abundant sunshine in the Southwest for solar power, consistent winds across the Great Plains for wind generation, and flowing water throughout the country for hydroelectric production. Geographic variety provides resource security that smaller nations cannot achieve. Navigable rivers move agricultural products from fertile interior plains to ports on two oceans, where protective mountain barriers ensure security, and climate diversity provides resilience. No other major nation combines a breadbasket this vast with a transportation network this efficient, protected by geography this favorable. The result is an empire built on geographic foundations that remain as relevant today as they were 250 years ago. The forces reshaping America operate on every scale, from atmospheric rivers delivering trillions of gallons to ancient continental foundations dripping into the mantle. These hidden processes combine with visible advantages to create geographic dominance unmatched anywhere on Earth. The continent itself remains the foundation of American power, actively transforming while providing advantages that built an empire and continue shaping the future.